This is from my own experimenting and also seeing what works for my clients. So these are the 4 major cash content types, the cash content ideas. So number 1, the one that I find that is really popping off is videos. Whether it be live videos, pre-recorded videos, whatever, getting your face out there allows people to see you, to know you, to feel you, to trust you, to get a insight on your energy before they even like connect with you at all. And it's really good to do those videos with a, making sure that you have a caption that draws them in. Because if you're showing up without a caption, if you're showing up with nothing that even has anything to do with your ideal client, they're probably not going to watch. People are very picky with our time. We don't have a lot of, we have so many things going on. So make sure that you're going to have something that's going to draw people in your caption. You don't have to be perfect. You can stutter, you can mess up, you can look stupid, like you can have your kids in the background, you can have so many things go wrong, but if you are saying what is speaking to your ideal client, that is all they care about. I've always said this. So many people are worried about what they look like. And I've always said from the very beginning, if you are literally spitting, you are saying everything that your ideal client needs to hear, and every word you're saying, they're like, yes, you're speaking to me. They're not gonna be like, ew, I didn't really like her hair, I don't really want to buy from her. That's not gonna happen. Oh, I didn't like her gap in her teeth, or her messed up teeth, or I didn't like that she didn't have makeup on today. I didn't like that she didn't look presentable. I didn't like that she was in her pajamas. I didn't like that her kid was yelling in the background. I didn't like that. But everything else she said was amazing, but I didn't like that, so I'm not gonna buy from her. That doesn't fucking happen. It's not real. That's not reality. But our minds will allow us to feel like it is. Our mind will have us thinking that that is how it goes, but it's not. It's not reality. So make sure that with your video, you have a call to action. Make sure you have something to lead people into knowing more. A lot of times at the end of my live videos or any video, I will say, hey, I hope you like this video. If you feel led to work with me or, explore deeper on how to really, get results and make more money online, make it specific to you and your niche, then book a free call with me. Book a call with me, or I'm offering this, or this is what I have out there right now. Whatever feels good to me at the time. These things may change. These things may shift. You may find that you tried that and you don't really like wording it that way. You may word it 500 different thousand ways. You may, it's really about letting people know that you hope that they got something out of the content that you shared. Make sure that you're giving advice. Make sure that you're giving tips. Make sure that you're sharing something that is beneficial, that gives someone a reason to watch. Because think about it. Everything that you're watching on the internet, you're getting something from. You're not just watching it to watch it. You're not just watching videos of people to watch it. You're watching it because it's giving you something. So make sure that you're giving these people something. Some advice, some support, some wisdom, some insight, some feel good, like energy, whatever it may be. Make sure that you're giving them something. And then at the end, give them a call to action. Let them know that if, you hope they liked your video, you hope they like your content, that you hope, whatever, you can put a call to action in it of like, I'm offering this. If you want to explore deeper, let me know in the comments. I'm going to drop my link in the comments. Let me know, go into it and book a free call with me to explore deeper. It could be so many things. Do what feels right for you. Another cash content type, one of the major ones I feel like is really good, is a testimonial. Testimonial, whether it be on your newsfeed or in your stories, a testimonial is a really good way of letting people know that you know what you're doing. Letting people know that like if they work with you, this is what they can get. This is the feeling, this is the energy, and what I do usually is I will screenshot messages. I will screenshot conversations. I will screenshot things that people are saying to me. I will block out the faces or names or whatever, but I will screenshot that and I will share that pure, screenshot, because I think it's so, there's so many people out there that may not be sharing the full truth. People want to know the full truth. So if you are copy and pasting what someone said and putting it into a picture where it's not their actual words and it's not an actual like screenshot of the actual message, people might be skeptical about that. Like, is this really from somebody? Is this really what someone said to her, or is she just making this up? We live in a weird world where people are making stuff up, so people are skeptical and they wonder and they want to know for sure. So I think it's a really good way to screenshot that and let them know, like, this is real. Like, this is a real message from my client. This is really what people are saying and getting from the work that we're doing together. So share that. Don't be shy. In the caption, you can also put a call to action. Let people know, like, this is the results we get. Like, this is what you get from doing this work. Let them know, and let them know that if they want to explore deeper, you're here for them. Let them know what you're offering. Be unapologetically about it. Another post, a major content cache type that I feel like is really beneficial, is a shorter post. And on Facebook, so I really focus a lot on Facebook, and you can also do this with Instagram, but it's a little different. And you can also screenshot these and put them on TikTok. I've known of people doing that, and they've worked for me a little bit in the past. I don't really specialize in TikTok or anything, but I like Facebook. Facebook is where it's at for me. So I will be sharing a lot with Facebook with you guys. So a shorter post. So what I mean by this is like a shorter post with a background. So you have like 2 sentences that you can put, and then you choose a background to where it has a color in the background. I feel like those posts do really, really, really well. And they catch people's eye, and it's short and sweet to the point, and you can share in these. You can share an inspiration, you can share advice, you can share support, you can share testy type of content that challenges the norm. I feel like it's really good to differentiate, to let people know, like, something that may be against the norm, that may, cause them to question things, cause them to think deeper. So yeah, challenge the norm, differentiate, allow yourself to go against the grain. We live in a time where on social media, everyone's trying to be like everybody else because they feel like they should and they feel like they have to. And they're never really going against the grain because they don't want to challenge anything. They're just following. People are tired of the cookie cutter, carbon copy type of online coaches and healers and service-based businesses. They really, really want that content to make them question something, to make them see something different. So allow yourself to challenge the norm, allow yourself to go against the grain, allow yourself to put out that testy content that's going to test people, that's going to make them question, that's going to make them think deeper. And another one is a longer post. So basically, this is a longer post with an image. It can be, an image of you, an image of a quote, an image of whatever you're doing. It doesn't really matter. Just put it out there, whatever you feel good, whatever feels good to you. And this longer post, I really find the longer posts that have like a part of your story in it, allowing people to see you, to see the person behind the business, to allow them to see you and your life experiences and the things you've went through that have brought you to the work that you do. There's like a hair. And sharing your story, allowing them to get to know you, allowing them to feel you, allowing them to, know where you came from, and allowing them to relate with you. And also at the end, it's really good to put a call to action. Let them know that you know exactly where they are, where they're coming from, and put a call to action to let them know that, like, you have something to offer. And this can be so many things. I'm offering this, blah, 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 put it out there. I'm offering free calls, I'm, whatever. You can have them engage in the comments, drop emojis, like whatever feels good to you. So, and again, I just want to share this, that like the stories are really, really working for a lot of people. And I've started experimenting with them, and what I've began doing, and I've seen my views really go up a lot in my stories in the recent times. And what I do is I make this kind of pact with myself, this commitment with myself, that it's easy for us to feel like, oh, we're just selling all the time, and we're just putting ourselves out there and talking about what we offer and asking people to buy. And so this like pact that I made with myself is that I will share and then offer. I will share and then sell. So in my stories, I have, blocked out a couple times throughout the day where I will go in my stories and I will share. I will show pictures. I will share the parts of my daily life. I kind of use my stories as that, extra aspect of like, this is who I am. This is what I'm doing. This is more about my life. This is really where you can really truly connect with me and like really see me for me and allow myself to be real, allow myself to be open and just share my life with people. And so I will share things like I also, I grow a business with Beachbody. So I'm sharing like my workouts. I'm sharing like me drinking my pre, and I'm giving an inspirational talk. Like I'm sharing advice. I'm sharing many inspirational like messages. Whatever's on my heart to share in that story, I will share in that story and I will put it out there. I have it connected to where my Instagram and my Facebook connect with each other. And so it's like double time. And I will, put polls in that. You can put polls in your stories. You can ask people how they're feeling or if they want more information. I will type out, what I'm offering and let people know. And I will do that daily. I will share that daily of what I'm offering. So basically what I do is I'll go in a couple times a day, make sure that I'm giving inspiration and giving advice and giving some tips or something that will help my audience, sharing my life, and then selling, putting it out there that like, this is what I'm offering. This is how it can help you. This is what it is. If you want to buy, here's a poll, here's a link, whatever. Base it on what feels good to you. I will say that 5,000 times during this program because that is the biggest focus of this. So I hope this helps. So your biggest focus is going to be sharing tips and advice that actually help your audience. You're not going to give too much away. Don't be scared of that. I was so scared to like even share too much because I was like, if I share too much, what's the point? But I think this goes to, I think what sharing too much means is that like, don't give your free sessions away. Don't give free free work away, the work that you do, the work that you want people to pay for, free programs, free courses, free workbooks, whatever. Don't give that away. That's so beneficial and people want to pay for that stuff. People want to invest in that stuff. What you should be giving away is the free advice, the free tips, the free inspirational messages, the free support. Like, put something out there that actually helps somebody. Give them a little piece of advice. Give them a little thing that they could take into action today that's actually going to help them change their life and shift right now. Because what will happen with this is if you give little pieces of tips and advice and little things that's going to actually like be actionable and help them like in their life today, they're going to put that into action. They're going to start to look at things differently. They're going to start to get help from you. The more that they get help from you, the more that they trust you, and then they buy because they have no other, they just have to work with you. That's how it works. And it's easy and it's effortless because you're sharing things that you already know. You're sharing things that really feel good to you. So share yourself, share who you really are. And this doesn't mean that you have to share every aspect of your life. You can still be on social media as an entrepreneur and still have secret parts of your life that the world doesn't know about. But share yourself. Be yourself. Allow yourself to be you in your divine essence. Show your expertise. Show that you know what you're talking about. And share your testimonials to show that it's proof that it works. So, I am going to see you in the next lesson.